Normally, the VNAV and LNAV modes are engaged shortly after takeoff. Let's first look at the VNAV engagement. The VNAV mode can be engaged as early as 1000 feet AGL by pressing the VNAV switch. VNAV engagement causes the speed window to blank, indicating that the FMC is controlling airspeed. With VNAV engaged, the flight management computer provides thrust commands to the auto throttle and pitch commands to the FCC. The airspeed should normally increase to 250 knots, which is maintained until leaving the speed transition altitude, usually 10,000 feet MSL. Above the transition altitude, the FMC maintains an economy speed climb schedule. Let's now look at LNAV engagement. LNAV is selected by pressing the LNAV switch, assuming the appropriate ATC clearance has been received. Depending on the situation, LNAV will either arm or engage. LNAV will engage if a route has been entered into the FMS and activated. In addition, the aircraft must be within 2.5 miles of the active route on a heading that will intercept the active leg. If the aircraft is not on an intercept heading, the ADIs will indicate LNAV armed, and the CDU will display a not on intercept heading message. If the aircraft is turned to an intercept heading with heading select, the message clears and LNAV engages in a heading hold sub-mode until intercepting the active leg. In this situation, you have taken off from Atlanta and have just passed North 2, proceeding to Volunteer as filed. ATC now modifies your clearance to read, after Volunteer, clear direct COFGO, flight plan route. Notice that this clearance requires you to bypass the waypoint Cheetah and Swede. To accomplish the bypass, line select the first waypoint following those waypoints to be bypassed, COFGO in this example. Next, line select the first waypoint to be bypassed consistent with the clearance. If the modification is acceptable, it may then be executed. Let's now try a problem. The bypass method discussed may be used to bypass single or multiple waypoints. In this situation, thunderstorms cause ATC to issue the following modified clearance. After volunteer, clear direct Bosey, direct Swede flight plan route. To satisfy the clearance Bosey, a waypoint not on the active route must be entered into the planned route of flight. To make the entry, Bosey is first entered into the scratch pad. Next, it is line selected into the proper route sequence, creating a route modification. With the modified legs page displayed, any route discontinuity should be resolved and the new route checked for accuracy. When satisfied, the modification may be executed. In this situation, ATC clears you direct to volunteer shortly after takeoff. Going direct to a waypoint and thus bypassing the active waypoint requires a specific entry method. To go direct to a waypoint, first select the Direct Intercept page. Next, line select the desired waypoint into the scratch pad. Should the Direct To waypoint be off route, use the keyboard to enter it. Then select the scratch pad entry to the Direct To boxes. After checking the HSI for accuracy and connecting any discontinuities on the legs page, the modification may be executed. Now let's try a problem.